Hello everyone and welcome back to Chess Noob. This is Shantan Chandra and today we are going to see a match that was played in the Samay Raina Invitational tournament organized for the Indian IMs with the first prize of worth rupees 1 lakh, or we can also say $1365. So that's a lot of cash money for a tournament for IMs in India. So this match was played by IM Mitrabha Guha against IM Raja Ritvik in the semi-final round two, where Mitrabha was down in the first match and had to win in the second match with white pieces. So he played some exceptional chess to outplay his opponent in the opening and win the match and take the match to the Armageddon, which he finally won, and in turn won the final to win the championship and take home rupees 1 lakh. So without much further ado, let's go back and check the match. So Mitrovo here white went with d4, black replied with knight f6, c4, e6, g3, d5. This is the and then bishop g2. This is the proper Catalan, which is transferring into after bishop d4 check, bishop knight d2, short castle, knight gf3, d into c4, queen c2, a5, a3, bishop into d2, bishop into d2, and b5. Here white went a4 and c6, e4, h6, and here Mitravo decided to go for it because he had to win this match and he was down by 1 point. And later he revealed that this move was a preparation that he had done 1 year back, and he used this in this game to win it. G4. I went back and I checked the database and I saw that this position has been played 5 times earlier, and the topmost game was played between Wesley So and Sergey Karjakin, which went like e5, and then Wesley played g5, hg5, de5, g4, e into f6, g into f3, f into g7, rook e8, and bishop into f3. This match was played in a this was played in a blitz match which Vesleso converted against Sergei Karjakin. Okay, coming back to the match, white went g4, and then black took on g4. White went e5, probably threatening h3, and black went f6. h3, and here black made a mistake and he played f into e5, which was very crucial in this point because he had to, for his better chances in this game, he had to play knight into f2, king into f2, f into e5, d into e5, and then rook a7, with the idea of rook f7, rook f7, and then pressurize on this file with knight d7 and knight e5. So this would have been very playable position for black, but what he went for was pretty much bad. He went for f into e5, white took on g4, e into d4, a into b5, c into b5, and now comes the deadliest move, knight e4. So here white was planning knight g5, but the problem was that d3 was coming. So what white decided was to go for queen e4 and now threaten the rook on a8 and also knight g5. So black went rook a7, which was a mistake because after rook a7, knight g5 simply wins. But what white black could have gone for was queen d5, and queen into d5, e into d5, knight into d4, bishop b7, and knight into b5. Here, the pawn advantages that black had is now dying out because now this a5 pawn is falling, and also this d5 pawn is a weakness, and white is a simple piece up, and he is going to win this one as well. But this was far better than what black played, that was rook a7, and after rook a7 comes the beautiful knight g5. You cannot take because of queen h7 check, and that was what was played in the game as well. H into g5, queen h7 check, king f7, queen h5 check, and then king g8 was played. And after that, a very very crucial move here with bishop e4, with the idea of bishop h7 check, king h8, bishop g6, and queen h7 mate. If here, after queen h5 check, black went king e7, then bishop into g5 check, rook f6, bishop f6, king f6, and f4. Here, white is simply winning this as well with the idea of queen g5 check and winning the queen on d8, and also threats like queen e5 check and win the knight on b8, and also some mating ideas like bishop e4, queen g6, and so on. So this is completely winning for white as well. And the game continued after king g8, bishop e4, rook f6, and queen h8 check, and black resigned. And with this win, Mitrabha ensured that he takes the semi-final matchup to Armageddon, where he won, and in turn won the final against Ratanvel, IM Ratanvel, and took home the prize money of rupees 1 lakh. If you have liked this video, kindly do hit the like button and subscribe to Chess Noob and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our content.